Who's fingering you? Put your hands up, boys. Should we start then?
Yeah. Well, what a fucked up week that was, literally.
Oh, help us all.
Yeah, fully help us all. I cannot believe what we actually got up to that week. Thank you boys so much for coming down. It has definitely been one for the books and one that my body and my mind won't be forgetting for a very long time. So yeah, it's been insane.
Yeah, I definitely thought there would be a few crazy things happen, but what we got done in those 4 days was way more than my expectations. I'm glad we've pretty much all managed to walk away unscathed. Unfortunately, Paul Peacock, he's resting up at home, but he's told us he'll be back, no doubt. So we're going to get underway with the awards. I'm pretty sure most people here have managed to make a little bit of money.
Monday's event, we had the Speed Demons. Before we get started with the prizes, let's run a little highlights reel because this one was insane. This morning's challenge is going to be called Speed Demons. The first event that we had was the cable slalom, which I think you'll all agree was probably one of the more scary events of the carnival. I definitely hated that one. We had two people battling it out in the finals to make the furthest distance at, was it 52? 52 kilometers an hour.
What are we going up to now then?
52.
Somehow I'll beat you first.
Fucking hell.
He's got his fucking hood up. Jesus.
That's 52.
Yeah, easy.
Absolute beast.
Yeah, I'm out. Good work. Good work, everyone.
So this week we started off with the first secret challenge, which was the Speed Demons one, where Liam won, but Nick killed it with the slalom. Yeah, unreal board control.
Liam came through the win at 52 kilometers an hour. 4 boys. Up the boys, come on. Coming off on top, we had Liam Peacock. Well done, Leslie, well done.
Thank you. We'll be taking on the skiers soon.
Yeah, no doubt. But fist fight, though, we're going to have a fight with the skiers next year.
Alright, so next event we had was the barefoot. This was definitely an entertaining one to watch. I think a few people got absolutely battered. I saw Steph, Alfie, Jack, all taking big ones for the team. But of course the man who came out on the top, giving us the perfect demonstration straight away, was Kieran Owens.
What can I say? Barefoot champ 2020, Cable Carnival. I'll happily take that. All the way down the first corner, but on the last time I did slam, my balls were inside my belly, my abs were hurting, everything was just hurting, but worth it for 30 quid.
Taking the win on that one.
All right, the last award that we had for the Speed Demons challenge was a little one that we kind of came up with, and it was the barefoot best trick, skimming my head by a few inches, Mr. Billy Palmer Cooper for the solid 1-footer. Very nice, Bill, well done. Very nice.
Very nice. Golf claps all round. So then we moved on to the big air barbecue night. I know a lot of us got pretty broken off on that. So we started the night out, we got the quarter pipe out and tried to send ourselves up as high as we could.
The first award, which was the biggest air, all the boys were fully sending it, and I don't think anyone kind of expected the transition that that thing had on it, but coming in with the biggest air again, Liam Peacock. Well done, Leslie.
So next up we had best trick on the quarter pipe. Of course everyone was throwing it down pretty hard. I think a few of us were probably going for the biggest air, and taking the win on the best trick on the quarter pipe was Dan.
Yeah, Dan. And you would have got one clean if it wasn't for that shitty System 2 driver. Yeah, fuck him, mate. All right, next up we had a prize for best slam on the quarter pipe, and whilst there were a few honourable mentions, such as Woodboy, who took a pretty gnarly slam, we had a couple more, but yeah, Alfie Constable with the Jake Brown style vert backdrop. Well done, mate.
Let's run that clip right now.
Three laps. Backdrop to the bottom of it, that wasn't fun. Nah, mate, I was just like, fuck it, let's just go high. Did not go, I don't know what happened. All I know is I'm hurting.
Oh mate, I feel for you.
Mate, I am hurting a lot. That definitely hurt a lot. I'm still suffering from that one, so we'll see.
The whiplash on that is insane, man.
It
He hit his head so... Did you see stars on that one?
Yeah, I didn't really know where I was for a second.
For a sec, it was more... yeah, session ender.
We've had too many people winded and in unknown states of where they are.
What a crazy event it's been. The Sun God whip kick ascend was far gnarlier than any of us could imagine. We set the kicker up this morning, put it in place, and we sent the boys over it as hard as they could go, and they did not disappoint. Let's run a little highlights reel from the event because this one was insane. Today's activities, the Sun God whip kick ascend. Whoever sends it hardest is going to take the win.
One of the highlights for me was definitely the kicker on the whip from the second day. That thing was so much fun.
That was such a fun challenge because it was so hard, like there was so much tension in the air. Some of the boys sending super hard there, getting slammed as well.
So starting things out on the Sun God whip kick ascender, we had the best trick. Obviously all the boys were out there throwing down. Honourable mentions, Ryan with the toe double back roll. Jack had that solid roll to blind, but I think we were all pretty blown away with the size and the amplitude on Kieran's heel back 5. So yeah, he's taking the win on that one.
Main highlight of the week, trick-wise, I'd probably say again, for me it was Kieran's back 5 on the whip kicker. Absolutely insane. Boy sent it to the moon.
Riding behind him and he went so big, it was insane.
Yeah, that back 5 really fucked up, Kieran, I like that.
Yeah, boy. Next one was the biggest air. So basically, who was sending it the furthest off that Sun God whip kick ascend? And the winner of that one is Mr. Max Cuckney for the melon frontside one. Well done, Max. Well done.
The clip you've all been waiting for. We had the best slam on the Sun God whip kick ascend. Not sure that the man even wanted to ride in it. He stood in for my place. I was out injured after the quarter pipe, and we got my father Paul Peacock to rock up. Got him involved. Can you hit the kicker whip for us?
Liam, I'll let anything you want me to do.
Well, don't get lippy in front of the camera and then not actually do it.
Paul, let's send it back to Paul Peacock hoochie glide off the kicker.
Yeah.
Get your wetsuit on then.
I'm riding skins. I'm not going to do it.
Are you? Do it. Come on.
I can't.
Rocco.
Not today I can't.
Should Dad hit the kicker whip?
What do you think?
I'll be alright. I'll probably land on the quarter.
Will you do it, Dad?
No, I need to see what line you need to take first. I need to watch someone first.
No, we need to watch you, mate. This is why you're down. We need to watch you do it.
When I said, if you need me to help out, I didn't mean do this.
Best crash I've seen all week. Paul Peacock.
Paul Peacock.
Paul's coming in hot.
Paul hospitalising himself on the whip kicker, which was pretty crazy.
He got absolutely laid out, didn't he? You hate to see it, but you also love it at the same time.
In the Rayleigh, you took it to like Hintonburger and then to front edge and then like scorpion front flips. That was bad.
Paul is an absolute geezer for getting out there and giving it a go. I mean, I absolutely loved it. Super glad he's all right after everything. Yeah, it was brilliant fun. Great morning.
Well, here we are. After a load of morphine, a lot of chest pain. It's getting too old for this shit.
Guys, 51. Paul, slow down, mate. Slow down. Stick to the bikes. Stop letting the boys convince you.
Yeah, so as you can tell from that, the best crash on the Sun God whip kick ascent goes to Paul Peacock, our father, taking an absolute stonker of a front edge and making his way quickly to the A&E, where they actually told him there was nothing wrong, but I think if you speak to him now, resting up on that sofa, he'll tell you that he's not quite right yet.
The man got rattled.
But he'll be back, and that's the important thing.
All right, and the final award of the Sun God whip kick ascend is the long jump challenge, and the man putting his body on the line and taking the win, Mr. Kane Hamilton. Yes, boy.
Can't lift the shoulder up.
He's just like that. Yeah, boy.
Okay, so we move on to Wednesday, where we had the Red Bull truck jib in the pool gap. Great ring to the name. So I think this is
imaginative.
One of my favourite challenges was the Rebel truck in the pool gap, which was fun. We didn't really know how it was going to go.
Like super scary because you landed in the pool like just as you hit the rails?
Oh yeah, Red Bull truck, that was a sick one. It was sick to get involved in like the crane lift as well, helping Ryan and Liam on that.
Everyone in there DJing, the tunes were going, it was sick.
Absolutely insane to be involved in something like that, as it's never been done before. Super stoked on what the boys done this week. It's been a mental week.
Everyone was out there smashing it on this one. We got a little bit carried away with watching everyone's riding, and basically when it came to stacking clips we couldn't really find one winner, so we've decided everyone that rode in that event is going to take a split of the money.
You've won yourselves a solid £8 each, boys. Congratulations on that one. Don't spend it all at once though on your way home, alright?
So now my personal favourite event. I didn't expect it to be as funny as it was, and it was the cable shimmy.
Come back, son!
Personally for me, one of my favourite challenges was cable shimmy. That was such a fun evening. Watching the boys get up there, you could just see their legs shaking, and the fear in everyone's eyes when they were stood up there was one of the highlights for me.
Walking along the wires, that was crazy. Never done that before. Probably the scariest thing ever.
I liked the wires last night. That was fun walking along them. I came off that pretty wrong, took that straight to my dome. That one hurt.
And I think some of the boys I've genuinely never seen so scared. I've seen Kieran literally doing double flips on trick skis this week, but the way his legs were shaking up that tower, oh, it was one to watch. Taking the win for the cable shimmy, it is none other than Mr. Ollie Burbage.
Get yourself over it, mate, come on.
Come on. It takes some serious balls to go out there, skins, and do a gainer. Oh, I say a gainer. 3/4 of a gainer onto his face in his little t-shirt and shorts.
Gainer!
Yeah!
Flip! Come on! It's gonna hurt!
Oh, yeah! Send it!
Send it!
All right, so this morning, obviously we had a few little hiccups in the setting up, but we managed to get the double length line done. There was a battle between Liam and Kieran. Kieran claimed that he was going to get the front, but Liam came out. Oh, front's blind. Just could only pull out the front, couldn't you, Kieran? Which wasn't quite good enough, so
unlucky, mate.
He's done it. He's beaten you again, unfortunately. Sorry, Kieran.
Next up we had Best Air Trick, and I think after watching him on that Indy line today, that had to go to Nick Davies with a two-handed double back roll out the corner. The man's the air trick master, so what can you expect?
The king of the air tricks.
So now we move on to my favourite, the miscellaneous awards. And yeah, we were pretty out there with some of these. Didn't expect as many to get done as we did. And some people really went above and beyond. Kane with the Vaseline in the hair, only had to keep it in for a few minutes, but
I thought 6 hours.
asking for directions and whatnot. People looking for Sunny Me's train station. So we're gonna start things out with the best tower dive. Now I'm gonna do a little talk about this one because it was pretty impressive. Ryan woke up this morning and said he wanted to do it. Straight away, of course, he's naked up the tower, doing a 1.5 dive, which is pretty gnarly for 10 meters up in the air on that tower.
Ryan Peacock, naked.
And then for some strange reason we managed to G Alfie up and before we knew it, he's up there naked and probably busts out the cleanest 2.5 front somersault dive that I have ever seen, and definitely the best one naked. So.
Alfie, he's been sending all of the challenges. Did the front 2.5 to head dive earlier, butt naked, off the tower, first thing in the morning, so I gotta give that kid respect. And he's got a way nicer bum to look at than me anyway, so I'm happy to give that to him. No one deserved to see that.
So next up, we had the best 1-footer. The man was on an absolute warpath for it. I've never seen someone get battered so many times on a pool gat over and over, and that's coming from a man who's broke his back on it. Ryan Peacock takes the win for the 1-footer over the Red Bull truck. That's pretty impressive.
I bagged myself 23 squids now, boys. I'm balling from this event.
So we had the biggest kneeboard air, that went to Steph, coming out on the Sungord whip kick ascend. He hit that thing and launched pretty much as far as he could, and you guys were all too pussy to try and land on your knees back on it, so Steph takes the win on that one.
One of you literally just had to jib the corner and land it, but whatever.
Next up, we had grossest thing eaten. I pretty much lost track of things that this kid was trying to eat. He started the week out eating algae straight from the lake, and then we had a whole load of spiders that nearly got eaten and whatnot, and rightfully so, Kane takes the win on grossest thing eaten.
I didn't know that was coming.
What was that? What was that?
I don't even know, like algae type of things.
Next one on the miscellaneous menu, we had a couple contenders from this, but we were lucky enough to have Mr. Jay Hawley come down and do the stick and pokes. Very well nice. Very well nice. Fucking come on. It's a very well nice. Coming in with most outrageous tattoo with the Cable Carnival tent is Mr. Dan Bearswoman. Well done, mate.
Pretty much the same as
Get it out, let's see it.
Let's see it, Dan.
Oh.
Easy on the strongbow, boy. There she is, from the start. I hope we do another one, otherwise Dan's going to tattoo live.
This is all a massive prank to get Dan to get a tattoo with literally no meaning. Probably the last miscellaneous challenge to get completed before the deadline, and he put in some groundwork, got the flirting done, took all necessary steps to get that bikini, and coming in with best trick with a bikini is Liam for the double flip.
Not proud of it, but you've got to do these things. Wasn't the cleanest, but neither was the bikini. Next up, the longest over cubicle video of someone doing a poo. Now, this one I am proud of. I thought Kieran was going to take the win on this one with a solid video of Kane.
Oh, bloody hell. Fuck you, Kieran.
Taking a pretty nasty shit, but then this morning I snuck up on Kieran, double bluffed him out, and I think I got about 1.5 minutes video of him taking a shit and making all sorts of noise.
Oh yeah, suck on that. Oh, fucking. Oh, and look up!
I think I've definitely been going for poos in fear, man.
Paranoia is a real thing.
Every now and then I just look up, waiting to see a camera and just know that I've been rumbled.
So moving swiftly on from the pooing, we have one that was also quite contended for, sleeping on the island by yourself for the night. And I mean, the man went straight for it. He was already sleeping outside on the island as it was, so to step it up and take it to the middle island wasn't too much of a step for him. And of course, it goes to Wood Boy.
Probably the funniest one was waking up on Wednesday morning and seeing a message, do not look first, fly the drone out to the island, there's a surprise waiting for you. And so we fly the drone out and Wood Boy's just sat there.
Wood Boy's honestly made me laugh this week. He's been like so funny, just doing everything, all the dumb shit.
Wood Boy's up there just for the spirit of the carnival for sure.
Getting a rude awakening from Rocco in the safety boat as well.
All right, next up we had the best easy up air trick. Much to J-Lo's misery, the boys got it done. There was some close calls with broken ankles, but it was super fun to watch, and taking the win was Liam. Well done, boy, with the front.
Backflip on double skis. Of course, this one going to Jack Constable, managing to lay it down. Told us that he didn't actually know how to get around the corners on the double skis and then went and landed.
Yeah.
A pretty fat backflip.
That was his first time properly on the skis as well, so fair play for that one.
Next up.
It needs no explanation whatsoever. Rub an entire tub of Vaseline on your head, Kane Hamilton.
Rub an entire tube of Vaseline on your head, Kane Hamilton. Smashed it. Did it yesterday, and it's still in his hair today. Greasy boy.
How's the boy?
And let it be known that a tub of Vaseline goes a lot further than you think. You only need a medium tub if you want to cover your whole head.
Medium tub should last a year.
I think it was more the amount of people when Kane was walking around that didn't actually look weirdly at him was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
So next up, we have a pretty mind-blowing one. I can't really believe he went for this, but I think with enough peer pressure you can get this kid to do anything. So we have the trick ski double hark. Wasn't originally on the list, but Kieran Owens going above and beyond.
You've got to give some respect where respect is due.
Best crash is easily Kieran's double flip on a trick ski. He's never even been on a trick ski, and he just went out and threw a double flip, which is insane. The kid's absolutely mental, and he got whiplash.
Phew. That one was fucking heavy, mate.
Double release. Just think about slotting your back foot in, like in that little thing, coming in, trying to throw a double.
Yeah, well done, Kieran. That was solid, son. Finishing things up, we're coming to the end of the awards now, but the best rope swing trick, he did it first. He sent it 2 1/4 straight onto the back. Again, goes to Kieran Owens. Yeah.
All right. And of course, there can only be one King of the Carnival crown for 2020, our first Cable Carnival.
There's a lot of good contenders for the King of the Carnival. It's hard to pick one. Woodboy's up there just for the spirit of the carnival for sure. Kieran's taken a lot of slams though, and he's done some good stuff.
After everything that's gone down, I'd say Kieran is a top dog for me. He committed to every challenge, he sent everything, and that's what this is all about.
One person stands out to me, he sends it on and off the water, he put everything into all challenges. It's Kieran Owens, it has to be, he is the carnival man.
Goes to Kieran Owens. Come up here, Kieran.
Come on.
Get yourself up here.
Get up there.
Hi, I'm Kieran Owens. I'm here at Liquid Leisure for the first ever Peacock Brothers Cable Carnival. To sum up Cable Carnival this year, it has been hilarious, super scary, adrenaline's been pumping through. You don't know what you're gonna wake up and do the next day, you know? Bring the Peacock Brothers Cable Carnival back in 2021. It's gonna be insane.
Congratulations, mate.
Come on,
Thank you.
give it here.
Do it. All right,
Yeah,
I
boy.
guess that wraps it up.
All right, don't think that you can hang out with us now. Right, get the fuck back down there.
Quick special mentions, of course, the boys at Mantis Pro Media have absolutely
Legends.
smashed it out. Can't thank you enough, Sam and John. Massive thank you to Sun God and Mystic as well for their support. It's been great to have them on board.
For Michael, who gave us some extra cash to give to you boys.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. I know this first year, 4 days long, it's been absolutely crazy. We've all been absolutely battered, but me and Ryan can't thank you enough for showing us the support, coming out, putting it all on the line, and I'm hoping that we can edit this stuff to make it look as crazy as it has been.
It's going to be something insane, boys, and thank you for being part of the first one.
Yeah,
hopefully we'll see you next year.
To come.
So, Cable Carnival 2020, the first event of its kind. I am absolutely speechless as to how this event went. Man, it has been fucking insane. I cannot explain how much stuff has gone down over the past 4 days. There's been cheers, laughter, tears, you name it, we've had it here. Everybody killed it, and I'm so excited for the next one.
This week has been absolute carnage. There's been so many things going down. People just sending it left, right and centre. Everyone's actually put 100% in, so it's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been the best event of the year so far for me. Not that there's been too many, but it's been really, really good. I can't wait to see how much it grows. Like, the Peacocks have done such a good job with it. It's been so much fun, and I'm sure it's only going to get bigger and better next year.
It's been super fun being involved in the first Cable Carnival that the Peacock Brothers have put on, hoping that they can carry on doing these as the years go forward, and can't wait to be involved in the next one. It's been an absolutely awesome week.
Everyone's had a sick time. We've just been out here with the boys, filming, smashing out the challenges and getting some sick riding. What more could you want? Hopefully this is the first Cable Carnival and the first of many more to come. Cable Carnival 2020, it's been a real one.